You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club After Show.
Yeah! Get it in my life.
I need to start drinking like you.
Are you dancing on camera right now?
You're gonna
call me out. What? Well, after a long, stressful day at work.
Bad girls. I'm not hating.
Yo, what up, AfterBuzzers? Bing is for doing, and we are doing another AfterBuzz TV after show for
We certainly are.
Bad Girls Club, Season 8, Episode 12, Breakup Breakdown.
Wow.
We are back.
Bing!
We are back. We did not cover the socially whatever type of episode that
There's
they
no
had
need to.
last
It was a
week.
repeat.
No need to.
Wow. So
Beating a dead horse.
But we are back this week.
We are.
Unfortunately, our love, Melina Perez, is not here in studio. Miss you, Melina. Next week, we'll get her in studio with Charlie Bear. But I got my favorite co-host here. We got the one, the only, Mykee Wattz.
Hello, what's going on?
Mykee 3000.
3,000.
And then we have the one, the only, the beautiful, the luscious Chevonne Hughes.
Oh, wow. Thank you, sir. I love that introduction.
Running
That's
the
my boo-boo
booth,
right
we
there.
have the one, the only Sir Ronnie Jr.
Hello, what's happening, everybody?
Hello,
sir.
I'm watching a little bit of Bad Girls Club. I finally know a little bit about who the twins are, but
You
I
need
don't-
to know a lot about it.
You don't need to know about them.
I don't know.
Not
I don't
worth
know
knowing about.
every character, but this Erica girl, like I don't know if I like her or hate her. She's kind of, she's the one that I see the most. you
Oh,
know?
nah, don't
Yeah.
dye your hair. Oh, nah,
all right.
Oh, and I
dye
seen
your
the
hair.
man. I saw the man girl.
Mimi.
Mimi.
Well, look.
She's actually kind of sweet though.
Her
no?
her real name is Sir Michael.
She kind of sweet. No,
jeez.
she's.
We
no.
have a lot to talk about tonight. I am your boy DJ Jesse, and I'm really excited tonight because
DJ Jesse
we're about to
Janedy.
crack on all these bitches tonight.
It was a good episode.
This was it fulfilled me.
It did.
I was fulfilled from this
Yeah.
episode.
Really?
wa-
What part fulfilled you? Please.
Well, it sure wasn't me.
Do tell.
I think it was all the extensions being stuffed in the toilet really filled me up. It made me
Right.
feel that warm feeling inside.
It was all the
Really?
the embracing of fists to heads and
Fist to-
and hair to grabbing.
Because really,
and-
honestly, I just felt like I needed to go to the bathroom.
What do you
Okay.
mean?
Well, before we talk about the bathroom, let's just tell you guys, we want to thank you guys so much for hitting us up on YouTube, leaving the comments. We do read them. We love it.
I'm
We
really
love- we
mad
love
that
it.
nobody commented on my outfit the last week that I was here.
Oh yeah,
I
that was
felt
hot.
really bad because I really do pay attention to what
He
I wear,
does.
folks.
Very much of a fashionista. Is that like a man
But it's
thing?
okay.
You came dressed in like
I don't
beach
ever
clothes.
feel the love. Well, I was at the beach. Why can I not? I live in California. It's
But
sunny.
forget about YouTube. Forget about looking at us. We want you guys to hit us up on iTunes. Make sure you guys subscribing, comment, rate, give us 5 stars, and leave us all the comments. We love the love. We need to be #1. It's about to end this show. Moment of silence. But please, iTunes, hit us up there. Let's get
Breathe
into
silence.
this damn episode.
Yes, please.
So last time we left, we had Camille and Christine, new girls in the house, and Christine, well, she
Now, did we clarify? Is it Camilla or Camille?
I think that
let's just call her the Big C.
It's Camilla. She's
well,
black.
that's a
Let's
TV
get it
show, so we
together.
might confuse.
Well, she kind
people.
of is. She kind of is the cancer of the house.
Right.
She's kind
Okay.
of made herself.
All right.
Like, can we all agree on that?
Okay, she's called the big. Okay,
The
yeah,
Big
she's
C.
pretty toxic.
Yeah, she's toxic.
I don't agree.
Yeah, that's the word.
She's not toxic.
You were rooting for her the whole time.
Well, I think it's because
That's why she's not toxic.
No,
Yeah.
when I say toxic, meaning
she's bad for the house.
She came in. She's trying to take over, and that's what happens with cancer. It comes in, it takes over. So she's the big C. She's big. She's brawny. She came in there. The big C.
Boom.
She's a
we
bad
are
bitch.
adjourned.
I agree that she's a bad bitch.
All right. Well, so basically, let's start. Before we even talk about her, Mykee has a break. This was like the episode of Breakdowns. Mykee starts flipping out which I kind of understand, because she stuck up for Christine, and basically she was like, I wanted the bitch out, but everyone didn't have to jump her. Like, she did nothing wrong. Like, didn't we learn from the last person who got jumped? We shouldn't have done that. And so everyone's kind of being weird about Mykee, and Mykee starts being jealous of Elease and her friendship with everyone else. But I kind of feel like Erica showed her true colors today.
When she was sitting at the table and was like, oh, is that all it's going to be?
Nope, before that. When she pulled Elease and was like, she has some kind of weird, relationship with you. I think she might like you.
I've discovered Erica's true being. She is a chameleon. She's not the big boss bitch that everybody thought she would be at the beginning of the season. She adapts to her environment. So when her environment is feeling a certain way, she knows how to conquer that realm. But she'll never actually take a stand on what actually is real at the moment.
Right.
And so,
unless
therefore,
she has 30
Erica,
million people to back her
you
up.
actually lose the title of being the baddest bitch of ever in the Bad Girls Club. You actually the worst one.
Well,
worse than even Mykee, and I hate Mykee, and it's sad to say, but
the worst one is still the
is-
girl who left after 2 days.
Yeah,
Erica is fake.
Christine.
I can't even remember her name.
Well, I want to give a shout out to one of our fans that was watching, because they caught my little comment on Erica should be actually off this show and be on RuPaul's Drag Race, and I figured out what her drag name should be. It should be Raggedy Ann, because this bitch, her makeup, she does these like dirt cheeks right
First
here.
name Ann, last name
Raggedy. She got that raggedy. We saw her ironing like the 3 strings of hair.
That's hood. But she shouldn't be on RuPaul's Drag Race. She should be actually a stand-in for Jay Leno on the late night show.
She looks like his daughter. Like
Maybe
she
it
does.
is. Maybe
She
it is.
looks like his penis. Let's get that together.
Well, like, is
I
she
mean,
Italian or she's Puerto Rican? She's Puerto Rican.
She is alien. I mean, I didn't even know
No.
what she is.
Speaking of aliens, so Mimi's bugging out.
Yeah.
Getting like shit faced on the show.
With
like,
her, what was it? Cavassier? No, it was Remy.
Hennessy.
And this is how we know Mykee is a man, because only black men drink Hennessy.
No, black women drink that stuff too.
Chevonne has put a stamp on it.
With a little snifter glass.
Can you give me the name of one black woman that you know that drinks Hennessy?
Chevonne Hughes.
I don't know any, but I definitely seen a lot at the club. I don't know them personally.
I don't know what clubs you
My
going
girls
to.
usually run with the Sprite and vodka, or we could go into it, but I'm not.
You
gonna.
must
I'm
roll
sure
with
we
a lot
can.
of white girls.
I must be like oh girl, what's her face, Camilla.
Rolling
She was
with all
saying
the white-
she was
Camilla.
saying I hang out with a lot of white people, you know. Did
Who
you catch
says that? Like to your white friend? Like,
I hang
hi,
out.
I hang out with a lot of white people.
Wait,
Yeah, it's okay
actually-
if we talk, because I like hanging with white
Because
people.
would you not be offended if your white friend was like, "Hey, I hang out with a lot of black people"? I would have been like,
Actually, that's really
Thank you for
funny,
telling me.
Because most people say the white person's always the first one to say, "Well, I have
friend.
black friends."
Yeah.
I've never heard a black person say the opposite.
That really surprised me when I saw her say that. I was like, why is that relevant?
Speaking of not being relevant, can we please talk about the throw up that they decided to show on this
Oh, that was not necessary.
Lake Michigan, like in the middle of Mimi's room?
It was like
It looked like the-
pink and chunky.
It looked like the scene from Freddy Krueger. What was that with Johnny Depp? And it was
Oh yeah, when his body like was liquefied and it hit the ceiling.
The
and
first
everywhere.
ever Freddy Krueger,
Scarred
yes.
me because I love Johnny Depp.
it actually looked like my breakfast in the morning. It was
Oh, it was horrible.
tasty.
it did look like
It was like
oatmeal.
it was like that scene from Stand By Me when they were, you know, talking about that fair and like the kid who vomited and then like as a result made everybody else at the fair vomit.
Girl, you
I
got
hope
some-
someone who's listening has caught that reference because it is an amazing
Yo,
scene.
that sounds
Stand
like a
By Me.
nasty
That was
movie.
the throw up on top of throw up on top of throw,
Throw
up on
up.
top of
Throw
throw up.
up. Yes.
Well,
We
That's
got
it,
throw
Thank you,
up
Ronnie.
on throw up, racks on racks on racks, throw up on throw up.
So just imagine all those people throwing up coming out of one tiny little man.
Just imagine bathing in that. That's just disgusting.
What?
Yeah.
And imagine it coming from Mimi's
Why
mouth.
does we need to? And as a result,
She's wiping it off with
I
her
know.
hand.
And as a result, like, so she doesn't go out that night, but then Elease decides to move her bed out of that room and go into Camilla's room.
Our AfterBuzz question of the day: would you kiss Mimi's mouth after you saw that on camera? That drool and that throw up coming out of her mouth. Would you make out with Mimi?
I know. I was just thinking that in my head. I just didn't say it out loud.
But like, would you make out with Mimi? Period.
And men, this means you may be gay.
Well, so wait, let me ask you guys a question. Do you think Elease took it a little too far?
She did.
I mean, like, you're unscrewing the bed. Like,
I mean,
that
you
was
could have just taken a
dramatic.
blanket and a pillow to the VIP room. Why did you have to go and dismantle an IKEA bed?
Because they
Why?
wanted to make an example out of
Why?
Mimi.
Why?
Why not?
Why?
You do all the dramatics.
But do you think
at
it was
4 o'clock in the morning when you're drunk and it makes Mimi look stupid? Why not? I would do it.
It was because she was all upset because she was afraid that people were going to target her. As a result of her acting crazy, she ended up alienating herself, and then they did. It was like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Do you think it was Erica that?
No, it wasn't
No,
Erica.
I think
Erica is not that
kept
smart.
it going, but she didn't start it.
Really?
I don't think
And
so.
actually, Mimi's not that smart because when you're on Hennessy, you should act like Tupac, like you're the king of the world. Like
She was not only
thug
drinking Hennessy,
love.
though. She was not only drinking. Well, that's what she was saying. I have no friends.
and she was like,
no
Hennessy
friends.
show
have
me how to love is poured.
Well,
the
so
bottle.
wait, this is why I want to
She
say.
would have, if she was actually on the Henny, going through it, acting like Pac, like she should have. She would have been like, "I ride on my enemies." She would have like
She was
smacked
sad.
Erica in the face.
You never had a drunk, messy moment when you're crying? You never had that moment?
No,
Girl, that
Chevonne,
was-
I've
that was
never
big.
had that moment ever in my life. I'm
I've
sorry,
had
I'm
those.
just perfect as
And
I can be.
remarkably, they're
Michael
very
Wattz.
therapeutic. Oh,
Michael
are you gonna call
Wattz.
him out? He's done it. He's
Michael
done it?
Wattz.
Okay.
Michael Wattz.
Well, you know,
Perjury.
Anyways,
I know I've had those moments.
Thank
just,
you.
Hashtag just saying.
Actually,
Ronnie Jr.
Pause.
Let us know.
Ronnie Jr. and I had that moment on the same exact night, actually.
Were you guys together, or was like
We
you
were,
guys-
it was at
The funny thing is, I was so drunk, I didn't realize you had that moment. I mean, I know I was so drunk. This is
That's how you know you are a mess.com.
This is what happens at the AfterBuzz holiday parties.
I need to go back to one of those.
Oh god, that's funny.
Yeah,
But
and
yeah.
check out Teen Mom with Ed Bowling. He was a part of that mess.
Ah.
So anyways,
That's
Oh,
also
I know
true.
Ed, I know
calling
Ed.
people out. Well, wait. So going back to this is why I want to say I kind of feel like Erica was involved in this whole ganging up on Mimi. First,
Right.
she went to Elease and started the conversation.
Right.
Then when Elease was Mimi was drunk, throwing up everywhere. If you notice, the only person to take care of Mimi was Erica. She came in, she gave her the water, she gave her the pillows, she tucked
Right.
her in. She said, "Okay, we're leaving." She makes sure that she
But that
stays.
still
in the-
isn't. I don't feel like that is a strong factor in her decision to get fucked up and like start being a mess and crying everywhere and making everyone into her enemy. Like I don't.
No. I don't think she caused Mimi to do that. I think she planted the seeds, knowing what makes Mimi tick.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to Elease, because that was really too dramatic.
No.
Why?
Erica's not that
too
smart. She's
I
not
don't
that
know.
smart
I
to
kinda
think
disagree with
ahead.
that. Amy's not smart, but she does some pretty slick things.
No. Erica is not that smart. Trust me. She can't even think of her next outfit that she's gonna wear because she always wears the same goddamn
She can't
thing.
even think to blend her makeup up
Right.
her cheekbone.
Okay, on that note,
We can
let's
go into
move
it for
to
ages.
Camille.
God.
So
God.
basically,
The Big C.
well, before we move into the big C, let's talk about Amy really quick. Amy has this on and off boyfriend Jake who sends her flowers.
Jake.
And he sends her like flowers every week, balloons, a stuffed animal. I mean, Amy's like a dog. Like you can just wave something new in front of her. She totally forgets.
shiny.
She totally forgets about Larry.
Yeah.
Larry.
Poor Larry.
Poor Larry.
Oh, the bitch done forgot about Larry. Larry is not even a character on the show anymore.
I mean, damn. But so then all of a sudden she goes on Jake's Facebook and starts. Do we think she caused drama?
Really though,
in
it's
this?
Facebook, bitch.
Yeah.
You're fucking how
Facebook
old?
causes so
No,
many
wait.
problems.
Excuse my language, people.
I
I'm
already
very
cursed
sorry.
once, so it's
I
fine.
do
Might as well
not
just keep it
cuss.
going.
That's the
Actually.
Bad Girls Club.
Just keep it going.
I am a Christian.
We can put explicit on the
No, but
iTunes
honestly though, it's Facebook.
title.
Honestly. and all you read were comments, not even emails. Like you didn't even have his password to read his emails.
That's
so,
what I thought it was, because they were slick about how they showed the messages.
Of
I
course,
thought it was
it's
an email.
TV. So Amy, you are officially cray because it's a comment. Get over a comment.
And also too, like, how are you gonna be mad at a man for sending you gifts like that? You know, like, why would you be suspicious? Like, you think you did something wrong?
Chevonne, let me ask you: if you had a boyfriend and a girl left on your man's page,
Right.
I had a good time the other day. When can we hang out again? Would that send you up the wall? Honestly.
Wait, is that what? Did we establish that that's what was on the wall?
That's what they showed us.
It
Really?
also said, really nice. I really like your pics. That one wouldn't bother me. But if we
So
hung out
honestly,
the other
would
night,
that send you up the wall?
I know. I would need to talk to him first. I'd be like, who is this? I want to hear what he would have to say about it, because I don't want to jump to it. Because if I jump to that conclusion of being that mad, it's gonna be very hard to rein me back.
What if you dated
It's gonna
Chris
be
Brown?
As
What
you
if
know,
what if you
it's gonna
dated
be
Chris
very
Brown?
hard to rein me back.
If you dated Chris Brown,
I'd
and
be
you
like,
know he
buy
gets
me a rock and we're
thousands
all
of
good.
comments like that all
Buy me
day.
a rock and we're all good. I don't care. I'm not there. I probably wouldn't be there to be, loving him. I'm probably.
think you want to ice my?
I don't think he loves the people that he's with. I
No,
think he's there because they're
yeah.
fashion accessory.
My
Well, no.
love don't
No.
cost a thing.
you would probably call him from the hospital.
I would call. I would definitely call after,
Or would he be in the hospital?
No, we would both be in the hospital probably.
You guys would be cute little rabbits.
We would have matching casts and traction. High five.
Well, okay, so then Amy, they go to Crave in Vegas, which, guys, let me tell you, I went to Crave. Monday nights, $10, all you can drink for the whole night.
You just showed the world how cheap your ass was.
Yes.
You just,
Please send
you
all
just
the
showed
comments.
the world how gay you are.
Hey, $10, free drinks, boop boop. Cannot go wrong with
Basically, the club is on Mondays. It's $10 free drinks all night, whatever you want. But
Yeah, you were so excited about that because I think you called me, or did I call you? I'm not sure, but you were like, "We're at this place and it's $10 all night for free liquor."
that. Ladies and gentlemen, please leave a comment if you would not be excited to just pay $10 and drink until 6 or 7 in the morning.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
anyway, so they went to Crave,
And that's where she...
and they got really dressed up to go to Crave of all things, which is like.
Well, I'm sorry. You guys to be
Laughable.
good. You gotta look
It's
good when you're going to play
Vegas.
with the boys. Even if they're not on your team, you gotta look because they judge. I mean, they will judge.
How
Why
you
is she
figure?
wearing no shoes?
How you figure?
What do you mean? How you figure? Like, because I've been in that world, man. I'm a theater major.
There's three things
I'm
you
a
got.
theater
There's three
major.
things when you come around men that you just have to do, and that means whether you're gay, straight, whatever you are, bi, you have to have your toes did
Right.
nicely.
Right,
We're
okay.
not talking about Koreatown
Yes.
doing your toes.
But who's gonna
Your
really-
hair
Yeah.
has to be done
Right.
up, and I don't want to see them Walmart tracks. And your
Right.
makeup needs to not look like a drag queen, ladies.
Right.
So, if you have those three things, you are a bad bitch and you can go
One more,
anywhere you
one more,
want.
One more.
You can even come to the club in sweats as long as those three things are done.
One more.
I got you.
One more.
Sweats.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
Yeah.
You also can't have eagle toes. You cannot.
is it?
You cannot be having.
But if your toes is
What
dead,
is it?
nobody
Oh,
can tell
when
you have eagle toes.
Oh, so what? The shoe is so small
when
that
they're
your
hanging
toes-
over the perch.
No,
Oh
no,
my
the worst.
God.
No, but that's not
That
even the
is
worst.
so
The
funny.
worst.
Bad.
The worst thing is when the girl can't even fit in her high heel, and she has all this gappage between her heel and the edge of the
I would
the
rather
heel.
see that than
No,
the eagle
because
toe.
then they can't walk. They look like they about to walk on stilts and trip on the sidewalk.
You
It
know
looks
me
like-
though. Like when we go out, I bring flip flops because I'm not
No.
even trying to look. Cute.
That looks like,
Look
remember when you were younger and you would shove the Play-Doh in the spaghetti maker and it'd be like,
Don't let me catch none of you girls in the club in LA with flip flops on in the club because I'm gonna make fun of you.
So anyways,
remember
the point of
Mykee
Crave,
Wattz. He does make fun of everybody.
Remember,
No
so the
holds
point
barred.
of Crave is Amy and the Big C end
Right.
up falling in love. Who would have
Yeah,
thought?
that's
Yeah.
great.
Because essentially, according to Camille or Camilla, whatever, they're the same
The Big
person.
C.
They're just white and black. So apparently,
Right.
race is playing a very big part.
They're
in this
salt
episode.
and pepper.
No.
Hey.
Now, I do want to say, so we find out Camille is, Amy's a Scorpio. Makes sense.
That
Camille-
I just found that out, and now it does make sense. That's why she's completely out of her rocker,
But-
which I am a Scorpio.
Oh, great. But we over here
Camille,
now.
Camille is a Virgo and girl, you
Camilla.
you know the Big C.
She's from LBC, so
She
she's
ain't
got to be
doing
Camilla.
Virgos well
Camilla,
right now.
Shaniqua, Jackson, Brown.
Cause she's flipping burnt like an IPOP pancake. Like I can't. with that.
She was very interesting. She had a lot of emotion.
Now, do we think that she might be playing for the other team?
Yes.
I think so.
And got Amy that shit face.
Let's
to get
be
her out of the
honest.
shower.
Let's be honest.
Let's
Drake
be-
There
said.
was a-
Drake said it already.
Oh, and
let's
actually,
be honest.
she's the one that brought up Mimi.
Yeah,
and-
that's what that's what I was gonna say. Like Mimi was like, "Don't even bring that up because once it's out there, it's gonna become a thing." And
she
she's
fights like a lesbian too.
Camille.
Big C.
Yeah,
She
Big
does.
C.
She fights like a lesbian.
I mean, you can say that of all those girls in there because they're
She
pretty rough.
eats the cooter.
All right.
And we realized this in the shower because Amy admitted that
She
Camilla smashed her cakes.
No.
And I'm not talking about the back cakes. I'm talking about those
Oh, can we not?
French fries.
Can we?
Chevonne.
Talking
Just
about-
because the girl.
I mean, why did
Can we
I mean,
not?
you watched it. I just said it, so I don't understand
Girl,
why
I
I'm the bad guy in this
We
situation.
didn't see
Look.
anything of the front cakes on the TV
Look,
screen.
girl.
I saw it through the.
What, Jesse?
Just because she eats at Arby's, don't hate on her. Some people like McDonald's, some people like Wendy's.
That was a
and
reference
some
to beef
people
flaps,
like
if
a
no
roast
one
beef
didn't catch
sandwich
that.
made from Mama's own
Right, good.
refrigerator.
All right.
So anyways,
We've reached our quota for
Then-
talking about beef flaps. We're moving forward.
no more Arby's. Bitch, you look like Arby's. So then Amy's drunk in the shower and wants the big C to give her towel.
Yeah.
Here's Amy being over dramatic.
But really, Amy, I wrote down, really, Amy, a towel? You can't get.
It gets cold coming out that shower. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like,
But then-
and she could have just given her the towel.
But
she
then,
stepped out.
yeah. I agree with you there.
No.
At the beginning, no, I agree with you there. Like, why is it a big deal? Like, she's the one. Maybe she's the one to be naked in front of the men who are like holding the camera. You know.
Oh,
but then
please.
it's like, wait,
Amy.
But then it became. I know that's true. But it's also too like if there's a woman who's naked, you kind of like got to give her the benefit of the doubt. Like, just like let her be. But then it became a little threatening, just in terms of body language when Camille or the big C was just standing in the gap between like basically the exit out of the shower.
Yep.
That's threatening.
Yeah, to me, like if I'm saying
You
they're
ever seen
naked
Final Destination?
and like
Okay, so look, what
one-
do you think about when the big C said, when a bitch tells me she wants to put on her clothes, that means one thing: she wants to brawl. She
yeah,
wants to
because
fight.
there's some,
Is that not threatening?
Because there's some bitch standing in my way when I'm naked trying to get out, saying I want to get my clothes and she's not letting me. That is threatening to me when I'm standing there.
But
like,
wait, you just ordered me to get you a towel.
no, I'm just saying if I was in
And
that situation.
second of all,
I'm
if
not
you
saying-
ordered me to get you a towel and you had your clothes in the shower the whole time, which is probably due to
She
editing.
she did not have. She didn't have anything in
someone
there.
gave her those clothes.
I'm saying it's besides the point of me
So why
ordering
did
you to get
somebody
a
give her a
towel,
towel? That's
or
what she
ordering
asked
me
for.
to get or ordering you to get my clothes. If you're standing there, not allowing me to even exit when I am sitting there naked and I'm like, I need a towel, I need some clothes. Like I saw there was a moment, I don't know if I was seeing something,
I
but like
agree with you.
I saw her face. Like there was a moment of like she was feeling very, very attacked, like on a whole different
Especially
level.
she-
Well, she's
Shit-faced.
drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna give us several faces when you're drunk.
Yeah.
I mean,
And we know
I don't
Amy's face
expect
is.
you to give me the sober like the sober face where like really.
But her ass
like,
sobered
get out
up
my way.
pretty much. I mean, like she was
But-
able to articulate herself.
No,
I
she
was-
didn't sober up quick because she got her ass
yeah.
beat. So that's
and we know
that's
Amy.
really
We know Amy can throw it in.
Because,
but I was waiting for and we know she was.
Camille
shit-faced.
gave her the Long Beach treatment, and I don't know if you've been to Long Beach lately, but the Long Beach treatment is when you come out your mouth, I come out your throat, and that's what Amy got.
I don't know. I just think Camille took advantage of Amy. I think she got her that shit face. I know Amy probably would have been that drunk.
No.
but Camille was
No,
really feeding
because
her that
Amy
alcohol.
came left field with like, "Give me my towel," and I would have been like, "Give you your what?" I got out the shower too to get my towel. Get your ass out the shower. Why would I have to go get you
It
your
started
towel?
off. She asked her to get the towel, and she said, "No, come out and get
Yeah,
the towal
she's like, you
yourself."
should be getting it
And
just
she
for
said,
some
"Get it
reason
for
she
me." And then
decided
she
to
started
fight.
being fussy
Yeah.
about it. It's like, bitch, just give her the towel. You're right there.
And even if you felt that strongly about like me not getting like if you didn't want to get the towel,
Then walk out the room.
Exactly, leave the room. Why did she have to come back there and like escalate it? Like, well, this girl's
Because
sitting
I'm
there
gonna let you know
naked.
why I didn't go get you the towel. I'm not just gonna leave you empty-handed. I'm
sure
gonna
you
let
can
you know
articulate that
why
in
I
one
didn't give you the
sentence. You don't
towel.
need to be there like for 20 minutes talking about it.
Opening the shower,
Yeah,
closing the
you
shower.
can say that in one
opening
sentence.
the
No,
shower.
I got my towel on my own. I'm not your slave.
If
I'll
I
see you in
was
the other room.
Camilla, I would have
That's it.
I would have pushed Amy in her boobie, just like, "Shut up, girl," and pushed her in and And she would have flew against the wall.
Wait, what was that? Was that her boob?
You know how the booby
Camilla?
just...
Okay, all right.
Oh my god, I cannot with you.
Is that not what they do?
No, Amy's very flat chested. She got mosquito bites. And that wouldn't happen with Amy. But the point is, I wanted the Amy clap.
There would have been something there, at least a bump.
I wanted the Amy clap.
Give me my towel.
No. But you have to
me
understand
my
that
clothes.
Amy and Camille are the same height. So now that she's facing somebody of the same height, she can't do the Amy clap because she can't regulate as hard as she would on,
If she was
let's
sober,
say, Erica,
and it was a
or...
legit reason, I don't know about that. I really don't.
No. Camille gave Elease a run for the money because they have the same reach. They're both tall and lengthy.
They're both
right?
equally crazy.
Right.
Pause. You think Elease versus Big C, who would win?
Big C.
Elease.
Big C.
I'm with Elease.
Big C.
Elease.
Big C.
On that.
Big C.
Definitely. All right, well, let's get into it. So basically, Amy and Big C get into this brawl. The next day, Amy goes, apologizes, which, even though I wanted to see Amy mess her up in the morning, but it was right of what Amy did because Amy, you caused something out of nothing last night. So I give her that. So then Big C walks around, and she's like, oh, I'm going to just mess with these bitches because they're all freaking rude. Takes them zip lining. And no one's paying attention to her.
Right.
Oh, actually, we didn't even talk about this. My favorite word of the night. DAM. Down ass mom. I like that. I like that. All these bitches have some rowdy families.
Well, I guess, apples and fall far from the
This goes
tree.
to show why America is at the state it's in right now.
What state would that be? California?
Well, really, if I was ever to call my mom a DAM, she would slap the hell out of me.
First of all, my mother wouldn't even know what that is. She'd be like,
And her mom wasn't even that down. She was like, don't fight anyone in the house.
wait, you talking about Camille?
No, her mom was
her
down.
mom.
Her
She was
mom
like,
was
don't
like,
be a pussy.
don't
is
be
what
a
she said. And
pussy.
it got
I thought she
blocked
said,
out.
don't fight.
My
No,
mom
she
doesn't even know the word
She's like-
pussy.
She was
so
like, why are
honestly,
you crying?
She knows that she's.
And she's like, I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm mad.
And you know what, Camille? This is how I know you're from Long Beach because your mom actually said the word pussy, and my mom doesn't even know that word. I'm sorry. And also, I love you, but your mom is ghetto. She sounds like a crack fiend, but
Maybe she
hey,
was getting her
to
hit.
each their own.
What did you say?
Maybe she was getting her hit
Oh, yeah.
She was getting her hit.
while she was talking to her daughter. It was early in the morning. You never know.
Well, if that's what black parents do
So
these
all of a
days,
sudden,
I'm
Camille,
really
Big
mad.
C is like bugging out, and she's like, you know what, Elease, I'm over this fake bitch.
Right.
And it's like, I kind of think she felt like going into it, this is the other black girl in the house. We're supposed to get along.
Right.
I mean, let me ask you.
Why do you
that.
think the Big C was crying though?
Because she was upset.
She
talking
obviously
about,
She
like,
said,
when
I'm crying
when
because
they're
I'm
mad.
angry.
I do that too. Like
you
when
cry when you're that
if
angry.
I'm that angry, it's either like cause harm to somebody or cry. Like it's just built up so much. The energy has got to go somewhere.
Okay.
So like it depends on how angry I am. I'm talking about a lot about how angry I am this episode. I wonder why.
Because we're all angry today.
I am not.
Yeah, he's
I almost beat somebody up
honky-dory.
on the subway in LA today. Y'all,
We don't need to.
don't judge me.
So, anyways, Camille starts acting up, and I think this is her. It's kind of like the big rooster in the house showing people, like, look
The
what
big
I'm going
what?
to do. The rooster in the house.
The
The
elephant.
elephant.
The elephant in the room.
She was not the awkward
Explain
one
to
in the
me
room.
where you got the rooster from.
Because the rooster, the cock, wants to go around, puffs its feather up
Oh,
to look like the bigger
okay.
one.
Oh, so you
I
like to choke
getcha.
the chicken?
I get it.
Yeah.
You like to choke the chicken.
I mean, we don't need to talk about last night's escapades.
Okay, I
or
get it. Okay,
anything,
I get what you're saying now.
Okay.
Please
You
continue.
know what I mean? They puff the chest
Yeah.
up, look bigger. So
Yeah.
basically, she takes Elise's stuff and moves it out of the room and puts it in the VIP room.
Right.
Obviously,
Where she
knowing
belongs.
this is going to cost, you believe Elise belonged in that room. I do, actually.
She made her home in that room. I mean,
do believe that.
she
actually.
owns
Yeah.
it.
She hung tough in there.
It's
for
not
that
a bad
first
thing.
week,
Yeah.
So, all of a sudden, Elise and Mimi go into the room, take her mattress, the Big C's mattress, and starts pushing it out. And then this is where the little bink, binks.
Over the mattress.
I have to
spring
say this though.
punches.
I have to say this, and I think I speak for my co-host. this is why we are not really liking the season anymore, is because nobody has a backbone. Nobody stands up for what they actually believe in. They go with what the group believes in, and then they act loud and they act bad, and it's just actually fake to me. I miss the Natalie Nuns. I miss the Stasis. I miss the girls that actually do what they want to do and then make a scene of it and don't have to have anybody ride behind them. And that's why I'm actually pretty bored right now. I really am.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, I'm not very happy with the season.
And excuse me for liking Camille, because she's actually the only one that's actually doing what she wants to do by herself without the group doing it. Elease tried, but then she fell into the trap. And that's why I'm
fall
mad.
into the trap. The trap fell into her. They came to her.
Oh, they came to her.
Yeah, so I don't know. I still
and
like
ultimately,
Elease.
that's why she failed, though. Ultimately, that's why she failed.
I don't think she was trying to be the head bitch in charge. I really don't. I think she was, holding her own, doing her own thing, and they came to her, and I don't know.
Hey, why not just have everyone
and
sit around me?
I think that, maybe they're just, everyone's trying too hard to be the one.
In the history of bad girls, and what we've seen before, the ones that stand out and actually have a career outside of the show are the ones that actually didn't have the team behind them, stood by themselves. Which there are probably 2 girls, which I can say
that are trying
is Natalie
really hard
and
to have a career.
Stassi.
Not Stassi, what's her name? That just did her wedding special. Tanisha. That actually, those are the only girls that actually stood by themselves and had their own without their team, and still were strong enough to be a character on the show.
Went to jail.
Because you notice what they do now is,
that episode.
if you're not strong enough to be a strong character on the show, they really wash you out.
I feel like the girls were realer before, because now it's like Bad Girls Club. It's
everybody knows.
Like a caricature.
Right.
Yeah, everybody, it's like, okay, we got to make it a better season. So the people become less real and more like a caricature, like a cartoon.
And I think what the producers think is that we want to see physical altercation.
Well, that is
every single time.
Yeah, definitely.
That's exactly what
when
I
you go
want
to a
to
car,
see.
like when you go to a star car race, you don't
But
want to
actually,
go there to
that's
sit
not
and run
what
around.
was the
You want
most
to crash.
entertaining parts of the show.
Yeah.
I mean, that's entertaining. We like to see that. But if we really honestly, Natalie Nunn really never fought really anybody.
Yes, she did.
Look,
Santa Barbara.
She got beat up.
Santa Barbara.
Wait, hang on. She got beat up
She
a
spat
couple
on
times.
her.
But it was her personality and her strength in her own self which was entertaining. It wasn't her getting beat up, because let's be honest, Natalie never won any fight on that show that she was on. She got her ass
Agreed.
tossed.
Yeah. And I'll even give blonde Kristen.
Kristen never won her fights, but she was very entertaining.
And made
I
it
give her
feel-
one
that's
for
why
that
we
one
loved
little
her.
like tap of a punch she gave.
So I want to say,
what's her
Bad
name?
Girls for next season.
Chris, yeah.
It's not about your brawn. It's about your brains and your personality. Give us a show. That's longevity.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm bored, honestly, this season, because none of
Well,
you
wait a
girls have
minute.
your real personality. You are followers.
So what about the twins? They kept it real.
No, they didn't. They were the fakest ones. They were the ones talking about we
God,
could
I
beat
can't
everybody
stand
up.
the twins.
But as soon as everybody gangs up on them, they're like, well, the producers, we don't feel like this is wrong because everybody's ganging up on us.
Well, no, but
that's
Natalie,
fake to me.
Natalie used to talk about she would beat people up, and she never felt
The thing is, like,
But like I said, we know Natalie got her ass handed to her, but her personality is what gave her longevity.
But the thing is, like, I feel like, especially now, even in this season, the twins were kind of targeted as like the ones who were going to be the standout ones. Like, you know, they got that. They got to drive the car. You know, to
And I'll tell
Las
you
Vegas.
why.
They got the special afterwards.
And I'll tell you why, because producers thought the audience would cater to the twins more than anybody else on the show because they had the twin factor. The twin factor. Instead of the X factor, we'll call it the twin
Right.
factor. And they thought that we would pick up on it, but honestly, it made us hate them more.
Yeah.
And
it's
that's
because they couldn't back up their shit. That's
Right.
what made me hate them.
right. If they could have backed up their shit,
Right.
we would have been on their side. Honestly,
Right.
I would have been.
Agreed.
If they had stayed, they would have won my heart.
But this show even showed us they turn on themselves sometimes, and that was like the weakest part of the twin. That was the lowest part of the twins, and that's why I'm sorry. I really feel this is one of the weakest seasons.
I mean, speaking of weak, none of these bitches can put a strong enough glue in their hair to keep the tracks in. Because did you see all that weave come out of Mimi's hair?
Okay, so I gotta tell you this, Chevonne. I did not think for 1 second, and I know weave, and I know good weave,
no,
and I know
no,
bad
no.
weave. I did not think Mimi's was a weave.
Yeah, no, that was like a total like Nene like swoop, like a little bang clip.
I got
Which makes me
schooled
feel
today.
like, is Nene Leakes from Real Housewives of Atlanta wearing
That
weave?
she is, yes.
I'm sure now, yeah.
Yeah, it's a extension. It's like I think it's called, what's it called? A bump or something? I don't know what it's called, but it's something. It's not like, I knew that from the first minute I saw her. I was like, oh,
And
that's
you know
a cute
what?
little,
I probably should have known
extension
that.
she has.
I probably should have.
Should have.
known that.
I'm ashamed on
And
you.
it was a
tons
one
of friends
piece
that do
thing.
that.
It was a one piece thing.
Oh, girl.
It wasn't all that blonde hair that Camille was playing
Right.
with in the
I
confession.
know it wasn't all that.
That was Amy's stuff that she proceeded to then put in the toilet.
I don't even know if it was fully Amy's, because I kind of feel like the producers gave her extra tracks, because that was curly hair.
No,
Who-
it was
who
just
else has curly
it was
hair?
just stringy. It was just old.
Or blonde hair.
It wasn't curly. It was just tangled
That was
up.
probably what was thrown out, picked up from the toilet. Because when you put the weave in the toilet and wet it,
And
It's
it
tangled.
will.
Either
it will
Amy
tangle.
has a lot of extra hair that she brought, or she is, because remember, that shit was put in the oven,
Yeah.
dragged outside.
And if she still wore that hair,
She wore it well.
I'm
actually.
sure she did.
the most ratchet white woman
I
I've
gotta
ever
say
met.
though, if she did do that, she cleaned that pretty well for what she did. I mean, so that was pretty much the episode
Right.
as far as we have it. So we're gonna hit a commercial break. When we come back, we're gonna hit you up with predictions.
AfterBuzz TV.
Hi, I was once like you, a lazy, angry loner whose only joy was watching TV and surfing the net. And like you, after I'd see one of my favorite TV shows, I'd be so excited and have so many questions that I'd actually have to talk to my douchebag coworkers about it at the water cooler. Then I discovered AfterBuzzTV.com. AfterBuzz TV produces after-show webcasts and podcasts for TV series of all kinds, like post-game wrap-up shows for all your favorite TV shows. AfterBuzz TV hosts are industry insiders who break down episodes of shows, take calls from fans, and interview cast and crew from each series, with over 60 different after shows, from Boardwalk Empire to American Idol to Vampire Diaries to Real Housewives, and more. Now, after a night of TV, I can ignore my stupid coworkers, who I hate, and go straight to my desk and watch or listen to all my favorite AfterBuzz TV after shows, and have all the TV fan interaction I need. Thank you, AfterBuzz TV.
AfterBuzz TV. What do you want to buzz about?
Oh, brother, we are back.
Hello.
And so before we get into predictions, we want you guys to tweet at us. Who do you think would win in a fight? We brought this
Twat
up
me.
earlier. Do you think it's going to be Big C or Elease? You can tweet me at DJ Jesse
What was
J.
it? Can you repeat the question again?
Who do you think would win in a fight? Elease versus the Big C. I choose Elease.
I choose Elease.
I choose Big C.
So
LBC.
hashtag us
LBC.
at AfterBuzz the Big C
Yo,
if you want the Big C.
Can I ask my co-host,
or Elease?
why do you think Elease would win of all people?
Because she beat 6 bitches' asses
No, she didn't.
and she held her ground.
There's a
didn't.
difference between holding your ground
And
and
she
winning.
threw her punches out as well against all 6.
What did
of
Nicki
those girls.
Minaj just say? If I get hit, I'm swinging on
How
the
many
big
damn
bitch.
Nicki Minaj
I
quotes?
mean,
He has a book. It's like, and
Where's
okay.
my dictionary?
Today is the 16th, 17th. What's the quote from Nicki Minaj today? Okay, all right. I'm gonna use that today.
yes. Because, you know, I'm
Annalise
just,
is thicker than her. She has long. Well, they probably have the same reach.
she's not thicker than her. She just has a big booty and
Her
a skinny
arms are
waist.
bigger.
The Big C is very lanky. So yeah, she could be like a Muppet and just be like, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you.
Well,
She's
it's okay.
awesome
You
octopus.
want to fight? Is that what you want to do?
We could. I mean, as long as we can videotape
I
it
just
and make
thought
some money
you was
off of
just.
it.
I thought you was just trying to come for me. You know, I was about to get that LBC flavor. You already know.
Is that what it was?
Yes. I don't know. I just something about Elisa is just kind of just like
I mean, we're
I
gonna
wouldn't
find
really
out
want
next
to
week.
fight her.
We'll find out next
Yeah.
week what happens. So now let's get into
war?
predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV.
I predict that I'll be on the show going whoop 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 whoop,
All right.
just in front of the camera, just random episode.
doing a
point.
booty clap.
No,
With them cakes,
no, bro.
No, bro.
the front and the back.
Nah,
cakes.
bruh.
All right. So what do we think is gonna happen? Our damn DVR cut off. We were so into it. We were on the edge of our seat like
Again, we went,
and then it's boom. Do you want to delete this episode? No, we want to see the rest of it.
Yes.
So we don't really know exactly what's going to happen next week as far as preview goes, but what do we think's happening?
Well,
do we think Camille's going to stay in the house? Or?
Yeah.
She
I don't
will.
think I think she'll probably be sent home or something. Or she'll leave. I don't know, something. But I don't think she's going to be there at the very end.
We think there's going to be a big fight? Well, I mean, we don't know there's going to be a fight.
Yeah.
These fights are weak now.
They are. The producers are stepping in too
I want to
quickly.
see blood.
But you know what? I kind of feel like that last fight from last season with Judy versus Priscilla, when she like screwed Judy's face up and she was bleeding.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of feel like since that episode, they were like, all right, whoa, we need to pull back on this. And
maybe.
This is looking
No,
like
I know it's getting sent home.
You know what? I don't
either,
feel
like,
that.
Over
I
fights.
feel that.
Not one person's been sent home over a fight.
I don't feel that. I feel that basically it's unpredictable which girl is actually going to spill blood because you never really know who's really going to be that violent and who's not. So I feel like the producers didn't get there in time and they let it go on and on until they really had to step in. And
but if you
think
notice,
this season, none of the girls are really that down to cause serious harm to somebody's face or body.
I don't know.
I
Because
think
these
last
producers
season
stepped in
Judy
really
pushed
quickly.
the wrong. Well, excuse me. Let's go back to last season. Judy really threw a pan of what was it, cereal and milk,
You hungry?
and said, "There, I served your breakfast in bed." I'm sorry if anybody ever did that to me. I'm waking up and we are spilling blood. I'm gonna ruin your face, and
I feel you.
I'm gonna break your nose.
But they were
nobody
rumbling-
ever is that bold to do that this season.
I understand that, but they were rumbling in the hallway for a long time.
and barely
it-
touching each other.
No, what are you talking about? They were kicking each other.
No,
Judy
and-
was kicking him.
Oh,
while
last
she was
season,
punching
yeah,
him.
that season, yeah.
And then they moved out into the living room, and that's when the producers.
This season, no.
No, this season it's like as soon as one fist goes,
Oh,
they're like,
yeah, it's
pulling
all
him back.
it's all like one against a big clump.
You guys
know?
didn't think Amy and the Big C had enough time to like really throw blood because they were there for a minute.
No, I
What
think
we
it was
saw.
just really quick because
Yeah.
there was one producer that came in and pulled her, and that's how she pulled those tracks out.
I thought it was really funny too when she was like packing up her makeup bag and she's like, "Help me, I'm gonna go over there," and then she like makes a run for the door, and the producer's like, "Wait, just go back in the room, just go back in."
I
So,
love
like,
it.
That was such a funny. I actually am loving that the producers are being shown in the clips more. I mean, it does break
That was-
the fourth wall a little bit.
No,
but like,
that was a good. That was.
But
a
that,
good clip.
but
Now let me
I
ask you,
love it.
me being the devil's advocate, is that a setup for next season? Because maybe they won't be as adamant in making people not fight next season. Now they're making it seem like they'll be in the cameras, and so everybody that's watching this season that will maybe
Like, I can't
on next
fight.
season will be like, "Oh, I can't do that." So then they don't do anything, and maybe they might beat up somebody next season.
Maybe
Maybe.
they're controlling it a little more.
It could be Illuminati.
So hit us up. Do you like the
Mind
Big
control.
C on this season? Just actually
Let us
tweet
know.
us.
I
You
like
can
the
hit
Big
us
C,
up
LBC,
at-
LA.
You can
Speak
hit us
up.
up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. You can follow me at DJ Jesse J.
You can follow me at Mykee Wattz. Facebook me, Mykee3000Watts.com.
You can follow me at Chevonne_Hughes. Please visit my website at ChevonneHughes.com.
Yeah.
Until next week.
Yeah.
Same time, same place.
Sweat.
We miss you, Melina. Peace.
Booyah.
Brother.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later, bitches.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.